Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. In today's video, I have an exciting collection from Cracked Polish to share with you all.
Show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet.
They are releasing a 6-piece collection inspired by the holidays. It is called their Food Coma collection. We have some lovely holiday themed polishes, and then we also have some beautiful toppers. For the Black Friday sale as well, there's going to be some restocks. I know that some polishes have sold out in previous collections. I have lots of videos for Cracked Polish with lots of their collections that I swatched. I have a playlist, so I'll make sure to link it down below and in this video somewhere as well. For the Black Friday sale, the entire website is going to be 20% off from November 29th until December 2nd. And exciting news, my affiliate code, you can now use it indefinitely, permanently, anytime you shop. It is going to apply with the sale, so you can stack it on top of the 20% off for the Black Friday sale. I'm going to leave all of this information down below. Let's get into the swatches. I'm going to be showing you guys the toppers first, just because I'm going to be swatching them over the polishes so you know which ones and how they look individually. This one is a sprinkle of Twinkle, and it's a silver flake topper. I feel like the flakies are just the perfect size. They don't take away from your base color. And this is going to look beautiful all year round against any sort of polish. This one is our gold flaky topper. This one is called With a Bow on Top. These flakies are a little more large and in charge. I feel like there's various shapes and sizes, but the gold is a very beautiful shade, and this is going to be great as a holiday topper. Here is a Broken Ornament, and this one is the multicolored flaky topper. Look how beautiful this is, guys. This is a perfect holiday topper. You can even wear this into the spring and summertime depending on what you pair it with. It is so lovely. Love how the flakies are chunky and so visible, but you can still see your base color. This one is our fine silver glitter topper. This one is actually part of the Food Coma collection. It's called With Sugar on Top. Look how dainty and beautiful this is. Love a dainty sparkle on the nails. Now let's get into the polishes. This one is Eat, Drink, and Be Cherry. This one is a juicy, shimmery red. If you love red polishes, you're going to really enjoy this one. You see on that first coat, we have amazing coverage. Look at that, guys. I did go in for a second coat just because I felt like it definitely needed it to sort of even everything out. Some of my other nails just needed that extra punch of power and color, but the first coat was stunning. On that second coat, we get this beautiful, deep, bright red. The shimmer in here is so beautiful. It is very fine and running all throughout the nail. How glorious is this, guys? The shimmer to me is more like a mix between silver and red. It's hard to tell, but I feel like it's both combined. I was able to capture some sunlight for you guys, which usually I swatch in at night when it's dark. But this is juicy. It is glorious. This is a perfect holiday red, even perfect for Valentine's Day. It can lead you into the spring and the summertime as well. I really enjoyed this color. I love reds. I just don't wear them enough, and I need to start because I just feel like they're such a classic shade. Now let's go in with all of our toppers. So like I said, I swatched them earlier so you guys can know which ones are which. This is our silver flaky topper. This is a sprinkle of Twinkle. So you can still see that red. I feel like the base transforms a little bit to a red orange shade, but you can definitely see the flakies on top. We have our gold flaky topper with a bow on top. Now this screams Christmas for sure, right? We're still able to see the base color, doesn't take away from it. The next one that we're going to be applying is Broken Ornaments. Now I did go back in because I felt like I didn't have enough flakies that first time. I think it was just me and how I was polishing. It just wasn't enough on the brush the first time around. So you'll see that when I go back after this. And then the fine silver glitter topper. This is With a Sugar on Top. It just adds some more sparkle to the nail in addition to the shimmer that we already see in this polish. So here I am going back in with Broken Ornaments. Out of all 4 of these, I really enjoyed Broken Ornaments against the red base, just specifically for this time of year for the holidays. It just looks so good. The flakies laid flat. I didn't have any issues with any lifting or anything like that. I do enjoy the gold against the red too. I just feel like that's very classic, very holiday-like, very December-like in my opinion. And even the fine silvery, oh my gosh, I can't talk, guys. The fine silver glitter topper on my index finger is very, very pretty too. So here we have 2 coats of Eat, Drink, and Be Cherry with all of our lovely toppers. All right, we are moving on to Bit of Boublier. This one is described as a true gold packed with gold glitter. If you guys hear some background noises, I am sitting in my downstairs in my basement. My kids are upstairs and they can get loud, and I'd rather have this noise in the background than loud screaming kids in the background for you guys. But this is such a glorious shade of gold. I feel like there's a hint of olive in here. So I was looking at my nails and I'm like, why does this gold look so different than other golds that I've polished with? And I think because it has a sort of green tint or green undertone to it. I love earthy tones. I think they look really good on my skin tone. And I think this is why I really enjoyed this. Look how beautiful this looks in the sun. Definitely going down as one of my favorite gold polishes for sure. I feel like I could never find that right gold tone to match with my skin tone or to pair well with my skin tone, and this one is definitely it. 2 coats, amazing coverage, and it's super sparkly. Really enjoyed it. All right, to our toppers now. This one on the pinky is a sprinkle of Twinkle. You can't see the flakies too much. You can see sort of a sparkle, but not as much. And then our gold flaky topper with a bow on top. We have matching bases, so it sort of just adds some depth and dimension. And then broken ornaments right here. It just looks so beautiful because we have contrasting colors, right? And then our fine silver topper. It is so pretty. It adds that extra little sparkle to the nail that we already have. Out of all of these, I think with the ones the topper that I enjoyed the most with this specific polish is our gold flaky topper, so with a bow on top. Even though we have similar colors, I just felt like it gave it such a different look. It gave it more dimension and more sparkle. They were all very pretty, but for me, I really enjoyed that combo. So here we're looking at 2 coats of Bit of Boublier with all of our beautiful toppers. Next up, we have Christmas Pickle, and this one is described as a deep green with multicolored glitters. This one is your typical deep forest green. Don't mind the brush here. I left my brush sitting on the top portion of the polish, and it just got all wonky. So your brush won't look like this. You can see on that second coat, look at that amazing coverage, guys. Full coverage on my shorter nails with 2 coats. I'm still going to recommend 2 to 3 for everybody, just depending on how you polish. I usually go in with thicker coats, so 2 coats was fine for me. But oh my goodness, this collection is stunning, everybody. And I know we have so many sales and so many new collections out, and it's going to be really difficult. But this one's very beautiful. This one's very beautiful. I love the shifts of a darker green that we're getting. Those multicolored glitters in here are very fine. You can see that there's different colors popping on the nail. It's not too distracting. We still get to see that beautiful deep dark green. Really enjoyed that. Now the topper portion, and I apologize, I lost some footage of the first 2 topper applications. This is just me fixing the flaky that was popping off the edge of my nail, but I already applied the silver flaky topper, so a sprinkle of Twinkle, and then our gold one on my ring finger, which is with a bow on top. Just applied broken ornaments, and then our fine silver glitter topper, which is with a sugar on top. All of these look stunning against this dark base. I think so far, this one was probably the hardest one for me to choose, which pairing I loved the most. Very difficult. Even looking now, I'm thinking, which one do I really love the most? And I want to say I'm going to go with my index finger with that fine shimmery topper, the fine silver glitter topper with a sugar on top. I just think it adds even more pretty sparkle and dimension. It adds that extra special twinkle. I don't know, I just really, really enjoyed it. The other colors look amazing against this darker base because we get a lot of contrast, but I just love that extra special twinkle that we get with a sugar on top. Here we're looking at 2 coats of Christmas pickle with all of our lovely toppers over it. Our next polish is Do Re Mi. This one is described as a nude with peach shimmers. This one is very interesting, and I didn't think I was going to enjoy it because I'm not a big fan of nude polishes, but those peach shimmers look so unique and just, I don't know, something about this polish. It definitely looks like dough. Those little peach shimmers give us this very dainty, like speckled look on the nail. I went in for 3 coats. I'm going to recommend 3 coats for everybody because this is a lighter shade. You want to just eliminate any streakiness you may have and get a nice full opaque look. But those peach shimmers against this nude base, just looks so pretty. You get this lovely peachy pink sheen in the sunlight, and then just in like a regular light, it just, I don't know, it's something special, and I really enjoyed this nude polish. I feel like that's a lot for me to say, especially for somebody who isn't big on nudes, but I don't know, I really liked it. Here's a close-up so you guys can see too. But now we're moving on to our toppers. So we applied a sprinkle of twinkle. We're going in with a bow on top. Broken ornaments is next, and then on my index finger we're going to apply with a sugar on top. So you can see with broken ornaments we get a lovely contrasting effect, as we do with all of them because we're working with a lighter base. You see how with broken ornaments I definitely get more flakies. I think the first time I just didn't have enough on my brush when I went in for it. This one, the pairing that I loved the most, I'd have to say the gold topper with a bow on top against the nude base. It just looks very fresh, very classic, very holiday, even like very New Year's Day, not New Year's Eve, but New Year's Day, like a fresh, beautiful mani with some sparkle. Here we're looking at 2 coats of Do Re Mi with our lovely toppers. All right, next polish is Frosted Mallows, and this one is described as a frosty pearl white. And you guys can see on that first coat, we definitely apply very frosty. These shimmers are absolutely stunning. I feel like there's a mix of silver, a little bit of gold shimmer in there as well. Second coat, we built up that base. We see more of this nice stark white, but we're not losing that shimmer from underneath. I definitely went in for a 3rd coat, definitely needed one just to sort of smooth everything out. I'm going to say 2 to 3 coats for everybody, depending on your application and just how you, obviously just how you apply, because this is a white polish, very frosty and pearly. Just want to be careful with how you apply to avoid any streakiness. But it's all in the technique, guys. 3 coats and we get this beautiful finish. If you love white crisp manis, you're really gonna love this one. It has a little spin to it. We get that beautiful shimmer, a mix between, I want to say, silver and gold, like I mentioned, and I felt like I saw a little bit of blue. I feel like this has a drop of blue in there. I was so happy I was able to capture this in the sun for you guys so you can see the beautiful sparkles in it as well. Now let's move on to our toppers. This is a sprinkle of twinkle. Next up we have with a bow on top, which is our gold flaky topper. Look at that, guys, right? And then moving on to broken ornaments, which is our multicolored flaky topper. This one is definitely giving me more like patriotic vibes than Christmas. And then our fine silver glitter topper, which is with a sugar on top. Now, my fave combo out of all of these, I want to say I have 2. I definitely love this over broken ornaments over this polish, and I definitely enjoyed our silver flaky topper, a sprinkle of twinkle, so on my pinky finger. I think depending on the event or what I'm doing, I definitely choose one or the other. Pictured our 2 coats of Frosted Mallows with all of our lovely toppers. All right, everybody, let me know what you are planning on picking up for the Correct Polish sale. If you're going to be picking up any of these new toppers or polishes. I do have a few standouts, 2 toppers and then a polish. The first topper being a sprinkle of twinkle. I really enjoyed this, like the sparkle that it gave on the nail. I felt like it was just enough distribution of the glitter, and it gave me that wonderful like sharp sparkle that I really love. The other topper being Broken Ornament. I felt like this looked amazing with a lot of different polishes, and it just screams holidays. So I'm excited to pair this with, you know, something that I'm going to be wearing for the holidays, maybe even for like the month of December. I'm still trying to decide what I want to wear for Christmas, but this is definitely a top of runner for me to be like paired over a cream polish. And then the polish, Eat, Drink, and Be Cherry. I love reds. This one, of course, I was going to love. I love that beautiful sheen that you get off on the nails. I felt like it just looked really good against my skin tone as well, and the formula was just great. All right, everybody, that is all that I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.